Hello, viewers at home. Welcome to another episode of Hot Mic as it is hot. And today, um, we traveled far and wide. We went to the bush to look for an hunter. And today, right here with you, we have the hunter, undoubtedly one of the promoter that has done the biggest show here in Canada. And for those of you watching that does not know Hunter, he is the brain behind Asake, one of the biggest show. Went up and above to make it happen. Even though word on the street said you lost money. You sabotage the event, that it was not you that was supposed to do that event. Somebody else wanted to do the event and you decided to offer more. In fact, let me speak for the street. They said you paid Asake $1 million for 2 cities. And you did production of the event with almost another $1 million for the 2 cities. And at the end of it all revenue that came back was about 1.4 million. That means you lost $600,000, making you the best loser in the entertainment industry.
They did that London show and it was really big. So that was when I know this guy is not. I already know that he's not going to accept the 30,000 in 2023. I know already because somebody that sold that number, he has now did bandana. He has done like maybe 2 other
Big
tracks
songs,
that
yeah.
makes him big. So I went back with 50,000. They said no. So the 50,000 that they were telling me if I can pay.
Yeah.
Then I went back with that 50 and they said no. I said 70,000. They said no. Do you understand? So I asked them, how much do you want? They told me, I think they told me 250,000. Then that's too much now. But I knew then that he's big already. So I offer 400,000. I have the contract. 2023 January. I sent them a contract, 400,000 for 3 cities.
Yeah.
I'm not saying these are business things that I'm not, but I'm just saying it for you to know how we have built a relationship together.
Yeah.
So I've been going, Steve, till today. When we see each other, he say, this guy don't try for Asake. This guy don't try because every time you keep coming back, you want to do this, you want to do. So when I later got the show, everybody in their crew was so happy that you are somebody that when you want something, you always get it. Because I've been going back and forth from 400,000. They didn't agree. They agreed to it at first, but later it became bigger. They said no to it again. So we're going back and forth, back and forth. So I didn't just come and offer that money.
Live Nation, we are trying to do the show. And these people were very interested that Live Nation should do the show. But the price that they were calling at that point, the price was not really much. And then you show up and you gave them 2 cities for $1 million. And let me quickly tell you that I heard that Olamide, and then somebody here in Toronto called Olamide for that same show because they were trying to get that show. And Olamide, in the person's word, he spoke Yoruba, Maga kan ti larimo. Now, Maga kan ti larimo means that one person that does not really know anything. One person that does not really know anything has paid so much. And the person has to do the show. So even before the show was done, it's already a rumor that Maga kan ti larimo. Do you think that you larimo as a Maga?
I will tell you categorically, or what better word can I use, that is a lie too. The same way they said I showed up. And don't use that word, I didn't show up. I have a very good relationship with Asake throughout his growth. I didn't just show up with all these things that I've just mentioned now. Me going back and forth. I had 3 prior contracts with them before that time. So that means I didn't show up.
But were you desperate for the show to pay so much?
No, I wasn't desperate because at the time I got the show, I've already given up. And yes, Live Nation was very interested. Live Nation wanted to do the show so badly, and Live Nation did not offer less, actually. Do you understand? Live Nation did not offer less because at that point, Asake was was so much high there that everybody wanted to do Asake show. I'm not going to be an hypocrite to say, no, I don't want to do it. I was eager to do it. Asake was a turnaround for me. Do you understand? But Olamide did not tell anybody that. Okay, I will say this even.
So Olamide did not say
Olamide did not tell
Manga
anybody that because
Kontilarimo.
okay, let me tell you how I got the show. Olamide does not want to give.
You don't need to tell me how you
No,
got
no,
the
no,
show
no.
because we heard you also paid somebody about
No.
$50,000.
No. It's not because
But
I
you
didn't
paid
get the show.
but you
Wait,
paid somebody
Maurice.
$50,000 to liars between Olamide and
Maurice.
You said you have a relationship with these people
Hello.
and you
Can
went
you
ahead
let
to
me
pay
talk?
bribe
Can you let me talk?
$50,000.
Can you let me talk? I did not get the show based on negotiation.
But you paid bribe
Wait,
$50,000.
I didn't pay bribe now. Why will I pay bribe? I didn't pay the person as a bribe. The person is actually a booking agent. So I pay agency fee.
But you said you have a relationship with
Yes,
Olamide. So how do you have a relationship with Asake and you are still paying a booking agent?
No. Asake became big to the extent that he went international. See, it is we Nigeria that we have this entitlement that because I know this guy, I didn't even know Asake from before 2022, but because let me say because I know this guy when he was taking 20,000 and was there, and they now have he now got signed to a bigger management or he got bigger deal and they have management team now that they have booking agent. I will now say I cannot go through the agency. No, I have to go through the normal protocol, the procedure. That was what I went through. I went through procedure. Whoever wanted to book Asake, when I booked it, has to go through normal procedure. I had prior discussion with Asake, yes. I had prior discussion with the management, yes. But they became big and they said this is the procedure. And I got through it. So now, before you make me forget, please don't make me forget. How I got Asake was because I did the visa. Live Nation was 80% to get the Asake show. But you and I know Live Nation don't do visa. They ask artists to go and do their visa. They've already put in their visa, and the visa did not come out. And I got a hint, and I told them, I can do the visa. And they said, okay, try. And they just gave it was just a trial. They just gave it to me. And I used one or two, which this guy, you knew about it because I called you then. I told you I wanted some link and they to do this. You were informed at that point. At that point, I have not gotten Asake. We have not even talked about price at that point. And I got the visa. Why they know I got the visa out? I pulled out the visa application they had before. I put it out. I withdraw it. And I put mine in. I said they are coming to do show for me. And I put all the information that I'm supposed to put. And the visa came out the day I told them it's going to come out. Because I got information that the visa will be treated and it will be released on so day. And I told them and the visa came out. And now they said, okay, now we can talk.
$1 million.
I don't want to talk about price.
$1 million.
I don't want to talk about
for
price.
2 cities.
I don't want to talk about.
Okay. The question I want to ask you now.
Asake, Burna Boy, Wizkid, they charge millions of dollars.
No. So the question I want to ask you now, with do you think that doing the Asake show, do you think it was a big mistake?
No.
It was not a big mistake.
I swear I will do it again. Dangote, Otedola, Tony Melu, like every successful Nigerian business person has lost huge amount of money at some point in their life.
Okay. Now I'll take a little diversion, but we are still coming there because that was not the only money that you lost. We also heard that.
Are you my portfolio manager?
No. These are what's on the streets.
Okay.
Now, we also heard that apart from the money that was lost on the show, that you brought in Asake, you lodged him in one of the best hotels in Toronto, Canada. If you want the name, I will tell you.
No, you don't have to. Don't advertise for them now.
Okay, good. Now, you lodged him at that hotel, and by the time he was leaving the hotel, there was a damage of over $40,000 in that hotel because there was breaking in the wall, there was smoking in the hotel, and the hotel people also start chasing you. And here you are saying if you have to do the show, you will do the show again. Asake did not do advert for that event because after paying $1 million in quote, I heard that he told you that money was payment to perform, not payment to promote. So he did not promote his event. You lost $600,000, smoked at the hotel, break the hotel, and you are there. I heard that even till now you are still paying the debt.
Is that a question or what you
That is
gathered?
what's on the street. You can react to them.
Okay, so my reaction to it is number one. Why are people saying I said close to $1 million? I didn't say $1 million to be precise. That's number one. Number two, if I'm to do the show, will I do it again? To answer that, yes, I'll do it again. Maybe there are some things I'll do different. But am I going to do the show again? Yes, I will do the show.
Yes, what you will do different is that you will not pay him $1 million.
No, not only, okay, that I don't want.
Would you pay him what you paid the last time?
If I didn't pay him, I won't do it. They won't take it. I didn't just, the thing is, people don't understand that. I didn't just call them and say, hey,
no, but the question, you are not answering the question. You are diverting
I'm not
from
diverting.
the question.
I'm telling you.
Would you pay the same amount?
Yes, I'll pay because that is the amount they want to take. It's not me
so
that
you
offer
will pay
that
the
money.
same amount.
Yes.
And lose the
I'm not
same
going to
way.
lose. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, so in other words, you are saying that this whole loss of over $500,000 was your fault. So it's your fault.
It's not my fault.
Then it's not balancing.
See, let me tell you this. In business, okay, when you're doing business, I do business all my life. I have never worked 1 month with somebody like working and collecting salary. I've never done that in my whole entire life. 1 full month, I have never. I've done business that made a whole lot of money. I've done business that lost a whole lot of money. Do you understand? So now, if I do business and I lose money, I'm not going to fault it on myself. I'm not going to fault it on the artist. I'm not going to fault it on the venue. It's a bit of everything. So what I'm going to do, why I said I'm going to do it again, what I'm going to do is that the place that I think the artist is faulty, I will not allow that to happen from the onset. The place I know I didn't do too much, you understand? I'm going to do more than what I did the other time.
Why did you lose over $500,000?
You are not a businessman.
No, but no.
That is the reason why you
have
do
you
not
realized
understand.
your mistake?
No, I didn't do mistake.
You didn't make any mistake.
No, I didn't. No, see, don't say I didn't make any mistake like I'm perfect. What I mean is that I didn't do mistake because business gone wrong. Now, let me now educate you.
Have you realized where the business went wrong?
It went wrong with so many things, and I've realized them. So and they were not mistakes. They were experiments. There's difference between mistake and experimentation.
So you experiment with so much money.
No. It was the first time Nigerian promoter in quote was going to arena in Canada. Nobody has ever done it. So from booking of the venue, let me tell you few things I will do better if I'm doing it. I did the Asake show. From the announcement to the show was about, I think, 71 days. I would have gotten enough time.
So that's a mistake.
All the trial that you did, okay, that was not till you get that perfect result, they were not mistake. They were process for you to get to where you are going.
Okay.
So to me, it's not a mistake.
We have a lot to discuss about. But apart from that, how come you paid so much money? Now, Asake refused to do promotion. Asake was in this country, and then he went to attend a basketball or golf playing event, a day to your event. When he should have been busy promoting his event, he did not promote. Asake cost you at the hotel over $40,000. And
those were rumors, right?
Those were rumors
on the street.
No, are you saying those were words on the street?
Those were words on the street.
Was there damages in the hotel? No damage in the hotel?
There was a damage.
Of about $40,000.
I'm not going to review the amount, but there was a damage.
In the hotel?
But I don't want to talk about it because it is actually, there was a damage. Actually.
Of over $40,000.
I'm not going to tell you that. There was a damage at the hotel. There was the issue about him not posting the way I wanted. He felt he advertised the way he wanted to. Yes, if I'm to choose or to do a business with him again, we'll do it better. We're not going to do it that way. I wish to still do business.
You paid for a private jet.
Yes,
and
I did.
Then we also heard that there was words on the street that He said for him to come to Canada, you need to pay for a private jet, which you did pay for a private jet. But even while he was in Canada, he had a business to do in America. I don't know if it's an impromptu. He did not fly a private jet back. He flew a business class.
People saying these things on the street were not part
But
of
did
the
you know he
team.
went back to America?
Why will I not know my
And he
artist
flew
was not that?
business class.
No, he came back also with PJ, a bigger PJ.
But he went with
yeah,
business
he
class.
went with business class. See, let me tell you something.
But if it was you sponsoring that, he would have asked for a private jet.
Maurice, the private jet idea was not something I was totally forced to do. No. I agree to it because it is going to actually give my show a befitting look. If Asake comes in with a private jet, okay, it's going to help my show. It's going to help. Wait.
But it was
See,
not recorded when he was landing.
we recorded receiving him from the private jet. It was recorded coming out of the private jet. We did all that. He was out. I don't know why you heard all those things and you didn't see those ones. We took him from the air, from the plane. He saw me and he said that word that, this guy.
Because you have spent so much money.
No, because we've gone like go back and forth too much, and you know I'm a person that if I want something, I will get it.
Even at the expense of losing.
No, it's not at the expense of losing. That's what you don't understand. I didn't lose on Asake show. It's a bit of everything. Timing, venue. Do you know what we face with Scotiabank Arena? Do you know they don't want to give me the venue because I'm an indigenous promoter? For example, let me ask you a question. You know the process in Canada. If you want to rent a very beautiful house, they will ask for your credit report. They will ask you where you have lived before. They will ask you if you are capable of doing this. They will ask you so many things. That was the process I went through. I have not done arena show before. I have not even done a 5,000 capacity before. I'm going to 20,000. So, they didn't want me to come.
So maybe
Live Nation did not help me. They blocked every way they can block for me not to get the venue.
Yeah, so because you are doing a big show like that, maybe they've done their little research to know what shows that you have done. And among the shows that they find out that you've done, they've known that you have also done Diamond Platinum and you did not pay Prince George's money.
I'm just saying Prince George.
You did. Don't
George,
forget that
did
in
Prince
Canada,
George in his word,
yes,
come to you and say Hunter is owing him?
Yes, number one.
You
and in
as
Canada,
a very wise person,
no,
as a very wise person, did you tell Prince George that?
Do you plan to pay him the money?
I'm not owing Prince George, and Prince George knows deep down in his good heart that I'm not owing him. If you really want to know what happened between me and Prince George, I can tell you.
I know. Prince George took out his head for you. According to Prince George, he took out his head, even told Diamond Platinum that you have given him.
You are crazy.
That you have given him money.
Meanwhile, when they report to Odade craze.
No. Hunter, let's be realistic. Hunter, I'll tell you the story if you want to know. Maybe you have forgotten.
You will tell me my own story.
Yes.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because sometimes you might be owing and you not remember
you are owing.
You did Diamond Platinum in Edmonton. The show was not a sold out. Diamond Platinum said he was not going to come out for that event until he got his balance. Prince George asked you. You do not have the money, but you say you were going to pay. And out of his kind-heartedness.
Abi, as a very good Prince George.
No, out of his kind-heartedness, he went to Diamond Platinum.
And
even showed him some
behalf.
money. Even showed him some money that you have paid. That he should go and perform. He performed. And after then, you ran away. You did not pay the money. Do you plan to pay him the money, or do you think that is a lie?
I am not planning to pay money that I do not owe.
Did you pay for Diamond Platinum in full?
Did.
You paid in full?
In full, over. I pay over.
You paid to Prince George, yes, or you paid to somebody else?
I paid to Prince George in full and over. And I've dared him that he should sue me if I'm owing him. Does Prince George remember to tell you that he has collected my money since 2019 for Diamond? He didn't remember to tell you that. He didn't remember to tell you that I was supposed to do Diamond $20,000, Revani for 10,000. Okay, let me give you just. I won't want to stay long on this story because to me is something stupid. So 2019, I was supposed to do Revani. So and the deal was 10,000 in Montreal, and I paid Prince George, and Revani did not come as usual. So he now begged
Why
me.
did you say as usual?
I don't know, so don't ask me. So Revani
You are saying
did
most
not.
of Prince George artists do not come.
You said that now. I only said as usual. So the next year, the Prince George begged me and said, I have Diamond. He did Diamond just few weeks or few months before I pay for Revani. Okay, in 2019, he did Diamond. No, I think that was 2018. I don't remember, 2019 or 2018, maybe late 2018. I think, yeah, late 2018, November 2018, he did Diamond. Okay. They call a guy in Ottawa, his name is
Slim?
Slim, was the one that did that Montreal for Diamond. So I felt like then I was buying show from George, okay, because I came into Canada 2017, and at that time I was still getting my bearing. So I was buying what I
George was the
know.
biggest
No,
promoter.
no, 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 no. Don't say the biggest promoter. George was one of the big promoter. Don't say biggest because it will slap on other promoter that they are doing well. So George was one. In fairness to him, he was one of the people doing amazingly well in some aspects. Okay, then so I felt the Toronto show was Toronto Serene was too toxic. So I felt like let me go and start my business from other city. So I was buying show from the Toronto promoters. I didn't buy only from show, Prince George. I bought from Microbel. I bought show from Mr. Inka Farinde. You understand? I was doing it in Montreal, doing it in other city. Do you understand? So I bought that from Prince George, and Revani did not come. So Prince George begged me and said, I want to bring Diamond again because it was good when they brought him in 2018. The show was good. So I want to bring Diamond again in 2019. I said, okay, I'll key to that. I've already had a deal with you with the Revani. Okay, let's add Diamond to it and make it together and it will be bigger, which was fine. So we agreed on 30,000 for both of the artists. Okay, so we announced, I was supposed to do Montreal. I announced my
Have
own
you paid
city.
deposit then?
I paid $15,000 as a
Okay.
deposit
Out of 30.
out of
So
30,000
you are
US.
owing 15
I'm not owing because the show has not happened. So I paid deposit.
or 15. Okay.
Don't use that word owing like I'm owing. I'm not. I
Okay.
paid deposit,
Deposit
which
of
was our
15 to
agreement
balance
to balance
15.
15,000 when the show will happen. So now I did that, and we started advertise. We started, we put it out there. We started advertising, and I realized it wasn't moving at all. So I came to meet him, and I said, Prince George, how is before I even tell you about my, I said, how is Toronto show? He said, my brother, I don't tire. The show no go. They move at all. I said, it's not moving in Montreal too. It's not, and he was supposed to do Toronto and Edmonton. So he said it's not moving at all. I realized that it was barely 7 months that they did the one that I said it was successful, that we're announcing it again. Maybe that was the reason. So I told him, Prince George, what I would advise, let's postpone this show. That's what I advised. And he said, hey, it's a good advice. But the problem is he had canceled too many shows in his word. And I swear to God Almighty, he's alive. I'm not lying. He said he had canceled too many shows. It's not good for his brand. He cannot cancel this show. Me, at that point, I have not canceled any show. So it's okay for me. He is a rich man. He's doing so many shows already. At that time, I'm struggling. So I said, okay, do your own shows. I'll support you.
Cancel
When
mine.
is Diamond coming again? He said Diamond is going to US. The show was supposed to be in November 2020, 2019. So he said Diamond is coming to US in summertime in 2020. I said, okay, let's push your own show. Since you cannot cancel, let me postpone my own. I'm not canceling, I'm postponing. There's difference between cancel and postpone. Cancel is what you are not going to do again. Postpone is you fixing another date immediately.
And
Do
you
you
were not
understand?
asking for
And
refund.
I'm not. I wasn't asking for refund. So I said, let me postpone my own show. I will help you push your own show because I live in Toronto. He knows I have ground in Toronto. I will help you push your own show here in Toronto. And when Diamond comes to US next year, I will do Montreal. I'll just buy in and out ticket from US, whatever city in US, to
Montreal.
To Montreal and just do my own show. And he agreed. That's why I told you I didn't owe him. He agreed. I didn't just go and cancel that, postpone that show. He agreed with me. Okay, maybe because we have relationship, I didn't tell him to put it in writing. Do you understand? But he agreed, and I said, okay. Debo was among in between us at that point. He agreed, so I postponed my show. Do you understand? So, and we did his own show, and his show, both show was not even good. I believe if he is to go back to time, or how do they say it? I believe he's going to do the same thing I did. He's not going to go ahead with the show because he lost so much money on that show. So which I don't want to do. So now fast forward to after the show, 2020, and there was COVID. COVID came. So I didn't ask him for refund because we had an agreement. Do you understand? So COVID came, late 2021, they started opening up a little bit after COVID. 2022, I just saw a flyer out there. Prince George, Diamond, list others, all the cities. I just saw it outside. I'm like, is this guy whining me with my 15,000 with you for 2 years? So I called him. I'm like, bro, what's going on? You didn't call me that we've chosen a date and all that. I was like, I was so mad at him. I was so mad at him. And he did something wrong. So he called Slim. Slim came to Toronto. Okay, they were in downtown and Slim called me to come over. I went there, I met them, and Slim said, so no verse about that. So Prince George said, Hunter, my brother, no verse, no verse. Say I no carry you along. I said, they don't do that now. Why will you have my money for this long? And when you want to announce, I didn't even know. Okay, oh yeah, now let me do. Slim now said that's where the problem is. Oh, because me, I'm doing Diamond in Ottawa. I said, yeah, that's fine. You're doing Diamond in Ottawa. That's not a problem. That's okay. Said, no, I had agreement with Prince George that once I pay for Ottawa, I'm doing Ottawa, the one I'm doing, you cannot do Montreal because Ottawa is close to Montreal.
Montreal,
So
yeah.
I want to have the two territory. He cannot do, he gave me a radius. Diamond cannot do a show in so radius. The only thing I did as a mistake was I didn't flare up to start fighting with them, both of them, at that day.
So
They
that
were
was
able
why
to
you
lure me.
decided to do Edmonton.
They were able to lure me to go. He even didn't agree for me to do Edmonton. So now, that 2022, when they asked me to go and do Edmonton or Calgary or any other city, they asked me to choose any other city. I said no. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this year. I'll still leave my money with you. Do you understand? You guys should go ahead and do your show. I will do next year.
Wow.
Do you see the sacrifice I made? Making 3 years, how many years with my money with him? Do you understand? So I said, I'm
Put
not
your
going to
deposit.
with him. I said, I'm not going to do this year. Let them go and do their show. I will sacrifice. I'll wait till next year. And I left them 2022. Again, Diamond did not come. Diamond did not come. So now, 2023 came. Oh yeah, I want to do my show. Slim said, no, my agreement is still there. I also pay money and I want to do Ottawa and you cannot do Montreal. Again in 2023. That was what I like. Oh, okay, I'm tired. I'm tired with all this madness. Let's just get it done one way or the other. I don't want to keep fighting you. At that time, it's irritating me already. And he started lobbying and go and do Vancouver. I'll connect you to somebody in Vancouver. Go and do this. I called AJ Bond in Vancouver. AJ Bonds tell me, bros, with that amount where George they call, you can never really get your money back here in my city. Oh. You know what George now did? He now said, but now even that we had agreement and it was 30,000 for 2 artists. Now it's only 1 artist we are talking about. He now even said, Artist Diamond said he cannot do the show again. I was the one that is begging him. You know I used to talk now. I wasn't begging him. So now it's 50,000. First of all, it's not like I'm negotiating new. I've paid money for this. If you cancel show, I didn't cancel show. You agree for me to postpone the show. They
So
gave me a condition. If you did
who
not
gave
go
you a
to
condition? Now, George
George,
or
both of them,
Slim?
both
George
of
and
them,
Slim.
both of them, they're working together. They gave me a condition that if you cannot do Edmonton, okay, or Calgary, I first choose Calgary over Edmonton. I called them at that city and they said Calgary, no, do Edmonton that he has been doing before. Diamond has done Edmonton like 3 times. and it's good. So do Edmonton. So if you cannot do Edmonton, that means you cannot do the show again now.
So
If
that
it
means
is
you were
you for
placed under condition.
yes,
You
now
had
under
no, it
under
was
condition.
not, you did not mention Edmonton to them.
No, I did ask him now. Did I tell him? Did I book diamond with him to go and do in Edmonton? No. Even he was telling me, "Don't worry, I was the one that did Edmonton last. I will push it for you. I will help you with this. We will do it together. We'll do it together." That was what he was saying. After that, I still pay him money.
You
I pay another $10,000, and I
plus
pay
the 15.
yes for the making $25,000,
Wow.
and I paid 11,000 Canadian, which is about $8,000 at that time, 8,000 US.
Wait, like after then you paid him another 10,000.
Ask him.
After 10,000, you paid
I
another
have,
10,000.
no, I paid another 10,000 US, making 25,000 US, and I pay 11,000 Canadian.
That's
which
about
have
40 something
8,000. That's about 8,000
USD.
US.
So let's say approximately, if we have to round off, you are paying at least, you are
That's
paying
over 30 something thousand US. Which the reason why is above that 30,000 that we had is because of two things. He said we have to contribute money for flight tickets.
Wow.
Okay, so and on the show day, first of all, he didn't give me a video drop for Diamond until the show was on Sunday. Prince George gave me video drop on Thursday night. In fact, Diamond was already in Canada before. Diamond was already in Canada like 3 days before they gave me the video they gave to me to promote for the show in 3 days was the video they did in Vancouver when Diamond already is in Vancouver. So he is in Toronto. We went to go and pick Diamond together. I was asking PG for video drop, for everything about the promotion. He didn't give nothing to me. Showed that I was not moving. Do you understand? So fast forward, let me just round it up. Okay. So on the show day, they arrived. All the ticket we sold was 200 and something tickets, which was around 11,000 Canadian. And I've already spent about 70,000 if I put the money together in Canadian dollars. Promotion, venue, like everything. Flight, hotel for all of them.
Is Prince George aware of all this?
Of course, now when he came, they came to the venue and I told Prince George, I'm not sure this show will go ahead with this show. He said, what? Why? I said, ticket is not moving. Nothing is moving. We're just selling 200 tickets out of 1,200 people. Okay? So I've spent over $70,000 in combined. So it's not moving. And he said, okay, what are we going to do? Sir, he will still move. You know, Edmonton show, I've done show here like so many times. I've done show here. This place, they don't buy ticket. They come and buy at the door. Did I did show here last? And in his word, I'm not lying. He's alive.
But in all of this, you were still
Maurice,
promising him that you will pay the balance.
I want to bring back some. I want to bring out something for you. What balance are you talking about? He say, what happened is we'll come and buy ticket at the door because we need to give Diamond that $50,000. I said, you're even talking about 50,000. First of all, agreement is $30,000 from the onset. You came back after so many things and you changed it to $50,000. And you're saying we're going to do it together. Now we are here. Show is not moving. You're telling me I've spent over $70,000. I have a partner on that gig. His name is Kunle. Why Prince George was calling me? Slim was calling my partner, Kunle, telling my partner that, Diamond will not come if they don't, if they not pay balance. So Diamond will not come if they not pay balance. So that one keep telling me, I'm like, George is calling me, telling me something. You are telling me, Slim is calling you, telling you something else. So Slim called and I collected the phone from the guy and I picked the phone. Hello, now I thought, what's going on? Said, no, I just want to tell you, I say, that George, they talk, say, no go, Diamond no go come. I said, Slim, what they worry you now? What's your business with this? Are you in this gig? Why are you even here? Why are you being the one to? Let George call me by himself now. George is calling me, telling me something else. You are calling me, telling me something. What's wrong with you now? Do you know what happened after? George just messaged me. Diamond said he cannot come. Wow. Immediately after. So now.
So Slim and George were working
together. They were working together. I later knew everything now. I went to their hotel. They now say, I said, I don't have money. I don't have any money to pay. I don't have no cover to drop. So Prince George now told me in his word, okay, what happened is this. This show can go ahead. If you agree that after the show tomorrow, the venue should pay me because the venue is one selling tickets. They sell tickets with them. They said if you agree with the venue that they should pay me whatever it is they realize tomorrow, they should pay directly to me. It means to him as Prince George.
That is putting you under pressure.
At
Right
that point,
now.
ordinary me, I can tear everything apart at that point. But somebody was among them that gave me a sign immediately that I should agree. I flew up immediately. And just imagine you coming here as new person and they gave you a condition and somebody in that group just said, agree. So even if they are,
we are going to have Prince George on this show.
Of course now he's not the only one in that room now. Some other people are there. So if he comes here and lie, other people that is there will know he's lying. He knows. Now, my partner was there. Okay, so they now said Slim and my partner should go to the venue. I should stay with them for you to know how they put me, what I went through. They said I should stay with them. That my partner and Slim should go to the venue and tell the venue owner.
Wow.
That they should pay the money to Prince George. You understand?
Wait, you went through all this for
Wait now. They went. I now messaged the venue owner. Or I even called. I said, whatever it is that my partner will come and tell you now, just say okay.
Wow.
Just agree with them. They said okay. So I did that. So they went. So after the whole thing, they said, okay, everything is fine. When the guy said yes, it's okay. There's everything inside. Okay, we can go now. So I went to the venue. So we're waiting for them. So when they arrive, the money, because there's some cash that the venue allows you to make at the door. I think George realized that there's some cash that they're going to have with them. Okay. So when he got to the venue, he now called my partner and said, no, Diamond is already at the venue. He's at the changing room. He came out of the change. He said, Diamond should go and stay in the changing room. He now came out and met my partner and said, Diamond said he's not performing. No, he's not performing again. No, he's not going to perform. He's not going to go on stage unless you give him $20,000, 10,000. He mentioned one amount. He didn't come to me. He went to my partner. And that my partner was not the one that had agreement with him. I was the one that I'm the whole face of the conversation. But he went to meet Kunle behind me and told Kunle that Diamond said he's not going to climb the stage and Hunter is not being reasonable. So what we need to do now is we want Diamond to come to the stage. Whatever money you make from the door, because Kunle was the one at the door, you need to give me now. Do you know Kunle gave him the money without telling me? Another additional 5,000, so 5,700 Canadian dollar. He gave it to him without telling me. So when I saw Kunle and I'm like, he said, you and these guys, I don't even know what to do. Because that guy is him is not.
Is it the same Kunle in Ottawa?
Yeah, now, you know him now. He's not that, person that wants to drag things like that.
So in all of this, do you think that Prince George was the one manipulating?
Of course, now, the person that winkled to me told me that Slim told Prince George that my partner, Kunle, he has money. He's rich. So that is why they are trying to victimize him so that he will bring that money. So once they are telling him they're not going to perform, that guy will go and bring money. Wow. Me, I'm a promoter. I'm proving difficult to them. So that guy will go and bring money out. If I'm not complying, that guy will comply. So that's why they are threatening the guy every minute. And that was why they went to go and meet him and collect money behind me.
Wow.
Do you understand? So I was ready to mess everything. The Diamond show we did in Edmonton, I just went to go and sit down one upstairs like this. I'm like, nobody should just come near me. Nobody come, even including Kunle. Everybody, nobody came near me because I was ready to break somebody's head.
Okay, so if you say you're now owing George, at the long run, I wanted to say before this, if these things come first, I would have said that you got caught in karma. Why did I say karma? Because the story now actually it's a little bit different, but I think karma actually caught you because you did Sheyi Vibes visa, and after doing the visa, after promoting the show, I wanted to say earlier that because you were owing George, because he did not pay his money one way or the other, things changed, and the same Sheyi Vibes that you announced, that people bought ticket, that people were expecting to come, did not work out for you. You fell apart with Sheyi Vibes, and Prince George ended up doing the show. Don't you think it was karma that caught up with you?
Is that street say or you say?
No, It's I want to say it's street say because it's all over. Everybody saw
Okay,
it. It
okay.
was Prince George that did the show.
I
But did
know
you
you.
think that
I
karma? Do
know
you think
you.
karma caught up with you?
Actually, karma caught up with George and Sheyi Vibes because I was so good to both of them.
No, but it ruined your reputation to an extent. You were the
It
one
didn't ruin
that
my reputation.
you
No.
announced the show.
Yes, I
People
announced
bought
show.
tickets. People were
See,
expecting Sheyi Vibes.
what ruined image or reputation if you do something wrong? I didn't do nothing wrong with Sheyi Vibes. Sheyi Vibes had issue with his management. That was why they said they cannot come to do my show. It wasn't only my show. He cancelled like UK. I think he cancelled Europe. He cancelled so many shows. They had fallout between Sheyi Vibes and Dapper management.
Yeah.
They had a fallout. So he's not. And I put out a statement and I refunded everybody back their money. And they refunded me back my money too, in fairness, with a little bit of compensation. Because Dapper is actually a great guy. If I decide to sue, okay, they've had the fallout. Dapper will have more, according to what he told me, Dapper told me, right? He's going to be the one that face the heat, not more on Sheyi Vibe side. And I looked at it and I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, if I decide to go after Dapper, there's a word Dapper told me that Hunter, unless you feel like I don't have anything I can do in this industry again that you will need or that you want to do business with me in the future anymore. And for me, I don't think anybody is useless. Dapper told me Sheyi Vibe can come to you now to come and do directly with you. I don't mind. And I said, okay. And they reached out to me too. Sheyi Vibe reached out to me through his management that they want to come to Canada now and they want to come through me. I said, okay, no problem, I'm good, I can do it. But they increased the amount that we agreed over 150%. They're supposed to take $10. They are now telling me that I should pay $25. So I said, come, wait. First of all, was it that is where you know I am not just a guy that go after artists with offers. No. I think before I offer. So I told the guy, the lawyer that I was talking to, that what has changed between last year and now. I was supposed to do Sheyi Vibe last year, August, if I'm not wrong. And we're discussing maybe January. And you're telling me to pay 150% over what we agreed before. I said, number one, what has changed for Sheyi Vibe? If there is a growth that has changed now that he has dropped so many hits, and now if I'm supposed to sell 1,000 capacity, now I can take him to 3,000 capacity. That I will understand. But I'm still going to retain the same venue. I'm still going to sell nothing, not up to what I am supposed to sell, because some people already feel disappointed, canceling it twice. Do you understand? So you are not in any position to increase fee. In fact, you are supposed to compensate me by telling me, Hunter, you're supposed to pay $10. Okay, okay, don't worry, we'll cut off $3 or $2 for you. But if you are not going to be doing that, you are not in the position to tell me I should add more money to that money. And I said, okay, let me mention the price. Our deal was supposed to be $15,000 US.
So you were supposed to pay Sheyi Vibes
15,000 US for seat per city.
What year was that?
I had already paid my deposit with them since January 2023.
January 2023.
The visa came out. The visa I did for him came out November. So I told him November is already summer and you guys also going to be busy in Nigeria. Let's do it early show, like earlier, like early summer. Like
that's 2024.
2024. And Asake came on board in April. I was supposed to do Sheyi Vibe before Asake, but I realized let me do Asake first and gather good database that I can use to sell Sheyi Vibes. So I wanted to do Sheyi Vibes June, I think, at first. They cancelled it. I announced August again, then they cancelled it. Okay, so they reached out to me this year and
to
said
pay how much?
And they asked me to pay $35,000 from $15,000. Who does that? And I'm like, they now ask me to bring an offer. I say, I'm not bringing any offer. My offer, if you cannot,
the offer remains
$15,000, even though I'm supposed to even price you less. You have not increased anything, and now out of the people. And mind you, when I was supposed to do it at that August, I had sold tickets. The venue was 1,200, 1,300 capacity. I had sold 500 and something tickets online. I had sold over 400 tickets offline. So
Wow.
which was supposed to be a sold out show for him.
Yeah.
But now that I'm doing it again, I might not get that number back because some people are already pissed off already about this whole thing.
Okay, so this is the reason, because we heard word on the street was that you tried to sabotage the show in two different ways. Number one, because you did the visa, we heard that you kind of wrote to immigration, or you were planning to write to immigration about the visa, and which is more like planning that while he's coming for Prince George's event, that he should be sent back. That's number one. But along the line, Prince George was a little bit faster than you. He was smarter than you. He makes sure that you did a visiting visa, and he makes sure that he went to do a work visa. So first of all, how are you going to bring in an artist with a visiting visa? But let's even agree to the fact that Prince George is smarter than you first, and he did a work visa that is canceling your visa, number one. And then number two, when the guy now came into the city, you now make sure that you were able to call your connects to make sure that the show was not a success. So you tried everything possible to flop the show.
So I'm on hot seat. This is
Hot
hot
mic.
mic. Okay,
Yes.
I'm on hot mic. By the way, before I answer that, I thought this hot mic was owned by 3 people. Why is it only you that you are
Yes.
here asking me a question now? Please,
Maybe
let
I'm
me
the
know.
last man standing. Titi
Why?
Kuti, where are you?
Why is it only you
Emmanuel,
remaining on
where
this
are
line?
you?
Because I know that you'll be inviting me to come to this thing when you guys are now. It's only you. Why is it only you? Answer that first.
Yes, because the same way that you sabotage Prince George event is the same way they are trying to sabotage my colleagues.
Because you won't pepper me. You went to go and offer him more than what they even requested for because you won't pepper me.
Are you
Me.
for real?
Me. No. I'm not gonna. I didn't see their contracts, okay. But I know obviously they didn't take the same amount which they were supposed to take from him by going.
But why
with them.
did you try to sabotage the visa?
So
Why did you do a visiting visa?
now
Why did
to
you try
answer
to
your question,
sabotage
I
the
didn't
visa?
do a visiting visa. Did I do visa for Sheyi Vibe that he wants to come and greet me? I didn't do visa for Sheyi Vibe that Sheyi Vibe wants to come and greet me now. Am I doing birthday? Why would I do a visiting? A visiting visa is a visa that you put together and your document together and you said, I'm coming to this place as a tourist, or I'm coming to this place for a party or for whatever it is. That's what they call visiting visa. When I put on Sheyi Vibe visa, I put venue agreement, I put ticket link, I put my contract, I put payment slip.
So why
And
did
I
you want to
apply a
sabotage the
work
show?
no, let me answer. Even if you ask me a question, let me answer you, I beg. And I apply a work visa, and on that visa, they put work visit.
Did they put work visit on the visa?
Ask him to show you the visa now, or whatever it is they put on the visa. But what I apply is work visa, and I was supposed to do a show with the visa. So now, let me now tell you. Do you know that Prince George did not do that visa that you say he did? Sheyi Vibe, I will tell you, this is a public space. They should sue me if I'm lying. Sheyi Vibe came into this country to come and perform that show that you did with my visa.
Are you for real?
Yes. Prince George should come and debunk this, that I'm lying. I will now, I didn't fight it for a reason. I will not fight it.
But you tried to fight it. You tried to write to immigration.
At first, I had plan on messing them up, both of them. I had plan on messing them up, both of them. I'm going to say it publicly. And the reason, to answer your question, the reason why I didn't later do anything, because I realized the show is dead on arrival. So it's just, if I had done it, I would have helped them.
Did you realize after or before?
No. Before now, that if I didn't realize,
but you cannot judge a show that has not been done.
Are you crazy? If they should bring somebody in for a doctor, they brought somebody in as emergency. Can doctor not tell you chances of that person? I'm a doctor in what I do. To answer your question clearly, I didn't write letter to IRCC because I wanted to do. So many promoters were calling me, will you agree with that? Are you supposed to allow this thing to go like that?
Promoters in Nigeria or in Canada?
I don't want to talk about that. The people were calling me. Do you want to allow that thing to happen like that? Are you going to allow this guy to just embarrass you like that? To just and I didn't. The thing is that I didn't even feel embarrassed. I didn't even feel disgraced. I didn't even feel. At first, I felt cheated, but later when I realized that it is a dead on arrival, as I've said, it's a dead on arrival. So I feel like okay. I think. So let me. Somebody, an elderly person, advised me and said he said two things. The person said, Hunter, if somebody blow you a hit of 10%, like 10% punch, okay, and you go back and blow that person 20% in return, just know that if that person still has strength in him, he will also retaliate with 40%. Are you ready to take 40% in your own body? The way I look at you, you're not a violent person. I actually wanted to go to the show. I actually wanted to go and have fun.
Or you actually want to go and see that?
Both.
You already knew that.
Both.
No,
It's a dead
no.
on arrival.
No,
You are saying you wanted to
that.
say I actually want to
You
go and see
said
their
the show is
I want to go and see their shape.
You want to confirm
I
that
want to
it's
go
a
and
dead on
confirm their
arrival
shape.
show.
I've confirmed it now. People were posting now. I have people now. Am I not on people's status? I'm seeing everything now. It's a dead on arrival show. How many people were there? I wanted to go and have fun. I love Sheyi vibes. I wanted to go and have fun and also see their shame. Yoruba used to say, ibi tí àgbàlagbà bá jókòó sí, ni ọmọ kéékèèké máa bá. No, that's not the right word. What elderly man sees seated, even if a kid go to Igiroko, I don't know what's Iroko in English, he can never see it. So in this deal, I would tell, Prince George might be older than me, but I'll say, I am the elderly person here. What I saw sitting down, he didn't see. That was why he climbed that amount of money and pay. And lost that amount of money, and even with the shame, with everything. Because him and Sheyi Vibe right now, they are not even, they might even sue him. I think he should expect sue. He should expect a legal implication for what went wrong. What went wrong between both of them.
But what do you mean what went wrong?
What was the show in Calgary? It was about less than 15 minutes.
But the most important thing is that he was paid.
No, most of I don't want to talk about their deal because I'm not there. So there's so many things that went wrong. He knows, I know, people know, people around him know, people around him, not even only him. People around him know.
But the artist will not come out to perform. He knows he didn't treat him well. No, if he didn't pay the artist will not come out to perform, right?
He paid the artist.
So there's no problem.
No, there was a problem. There was a lot of problem. There was a whole lot of problem. There are things after payment. One of the things the promoter should do is artist performance. It is just one things that you're supposed to do in your contract. Okay, artist payment is just one among 12. A standard contract has to have a two.
But the most important is the artist payment.
No. Don't say the most important. Artist career is important. You can't just pay artists and I don't want to give Sheyi Vibes anything to use it because he is also not a good person. I don't want to give him anything to his favor because he didn't treat Prince George well too. They didn't treat each other as well, but it is just about the foundation of how they build their relationship, how they build the business. It is from deceit. It is from bad feeling.
Who was deceiving who? Were they
both of them deceiving each other?
Wow.
If he likes, let him go and do it again. I dare him. Do Sheyi Vibe next year. If he does Sheyi Vibe next year, Morris, I'll give you $10,000.
Wow. Canadian,
not US. I'll give it to you.
You have to put this in writing because I'll make sure Prince George does the show next year.
I will give you 10,000 Canadian dollar if Prince George do Sheyi Vibe next year.
Are you thinking he lost that much?
He didn't only lose. It was a nightmare for him.
After this Davido event that was done by Microbel, after this Davido event, do you want to hear me out? No. Because we had Microbel. Big shout out to Microbel. It's another promoter that's doing well in Canada. Recently, we had Microbel did Davido, and it was a successful event. Now we heard a lot of words on the street that stated that, oh, it was not Microbel that did Davido, that Microbel is just the promoter of the event. But that was just people saying, it was words on the street, until somebody took a slide at you, which is K-Money. And first of all, congratulated Microbel for a successful event and a sold out of the Scotiabank Arena, compared to you that did Asake, and they blocked one part, number one, and it was not a sold out show. And you felt very bad because K-Money took a swipe on you. And then you went ahead to say, oh, first of all, it was not Microbel that did the Davido show, that Microbel was more like the promoter or a co-associate of the event, compared to you who single-handedly showed that the Asake event. Did K Money swipe paying you?
I'm a person that if you abuse me, have you seen a video that somebody was driving and he nearly hit a car and the person came out of the car and was so yelling and the person in that driver's seat was just waving like and smiling, and the person beside that person asked that person that, why did you remain so calm? And he said, these people are bitter. These people are going through a lot. They are trying to pack all those garbage, all those things. They're trying to dispose them to people. They're trying to give it to people.
But
You understand?
K-Money will
So
not
I
just
did.
wake up. If
Wait,
you do not
see,
have issue
wait,
with
see,
him, he
wait.
cannot
See.
just wake up and take a swipe at
You
you.
want me to tell you the issue? I will tell you the issue, but it was not an issue for me. It is issue for him, not me. This has to be it has to be mutual before it became issue to me. Me, I cannot take it as issue when it's not an issue to me.
So what did you do to him?
Normally, when I was doing the Asake show, okay, everybody supported me in the community, and I really appreciate. So K Money was also posting at that time, okay. So fast forward to the time of the show, he, I don't know, maybe he reached out to me or I reached out to him. I can't remember that. If I was one that reached out to him or he one that reached out to me about tickets for them to come in, which is normal. We give each other's ticket as a promoter, and I was supposed to give all the promoters complimentary tickets to come and enjoy themselves and all that, because they've already supported me, right? So he told me the number of tickets he wants, and I said, okay, I'll send it. But I was so busy, my phone is always with Edge. You know Edge, the DJ, right? So there was a time, I think a day to the show. Okay, I think that was 3 days to the show, thereabout, because complimentary tickets are what we dispose last. You know, if you're a promoter, you can't just start your show with complimentary. You want to sell first now. So last minute is when we dispose the complimentary ticket. So so that morning I slept, I think in the morning. We're at club doing promotion and all that. So I slept in the morning, and before I woke up, he had already called me, okay, which the phone was with Edge. So when I got the phone, Edge came to me and was like, boss, you have all these missed calls. So I check on the missed calls. I see everybody that called me. So I'm calling them based on priority. I've seen my partners call me. I've seen my vendors call me. I've seen so many people call me. So I was attending to those calls, calling them back. So I got to where I wanted to start calling the promoters to give them their ticket. So K Money is actually friend to Agbo Money, right? So I called, I felt like, okay, instead of me sending K Money, they always come together. So instead of me coming to calling K Money, he had already told me number of ticket. Let me call Agbo and know if they will be coming together, so that I'll send the ticket together to K Money. That was my intention. So I called Agbo. So K Money felt bad that he was calling me. I didn't return his call. Instead, I called Agbo to ask Agbo how many people are they going to be coming together and all that. But he didn't know that I was calling Agbo just to confirm if they will be coming together, so that I can send all the tickets to K Money. Do you understand? So immediately I call Agbo and ask Agbo, are you going to be coming with K Money? Are you guys together? Are you this? How many tickets do you need? And I hung up the call. I saw a message from K Money abusing me. I fucked up. That he is calling me. I didn't pick up for ticket, and I'm using ticket to beg Agbo money. At that point, I got very angry, but I didn't want that to mess up my day because I have important thing ahead of me. So I ignored. I didn't respond to him. I ignored. Instead, I didn't send any ticket to him because I don't want that to get on my skin. Okay. So
You didn't send any ticket to him. Did you
I,
send ticket
I
to
sent
Agbo
ticket
money?
to Agbo money. That they can go. Wait, no. He can't not hear from me. And just be telling me I fucked up. I'm using ticket to beg Agbo money. The word beg Agbo money was what got me angry. You can't insult me and still want me to send me. I don't pretend. Do you understand? So I sent the ticket to Agbo money, okay, and at the end of the day, the show went, okay. He didn't come. I sent all the tickets to
Agbo
Agbo
money
money.
did not come.
I think Agbo money was there now. He was there. I didn't
Okay,
even know.
but K money did not come
Agbo money did not come. So
because you
now,
didn't send it.
now fast forward. I saw him in an occasion, and I'm like, he was in front. I'm like, how far? Normally greet him from far. You understand? He greeted me, but it was cold. At that time, I've even Bagbe, I don't even forget what happened. You understand? So I saw him again one place. I shook him, and he only shook me like he was so with attitude. You understand? So I felt like, what's going on? And I went back to our message. And I remember, okay, this guy is still on this. Okay. But ordinarily, mature man, you're supposed to call that person and say, bro, you mess up or you do this, you do that. Right? So I
But
wanted
you
to
didn't
type.
also consider
Wait,
that
wait,
as
wait,
a
wait.
matured man, you could have also sent the ticket, even if he come or he not
No,
come.
no, I'm not gonna send ticket. When he said I'm using ticket to beg somebody, he was
And so
shading
why
me.
you
No,
now
no.
expecting him to?
No, which is okay. Which is okay. I'm not blaming me for not greeting me, for doing that. I'm not blaming me. No, I didn't do that. So instead, what do you think I should do? I also kept to my own. So the third time that I saw him, I felt like as a human being, even if you make mistake, 1 day pass, 2 day pass, 1 week pass, 1 month pass. If I see the verse for you, if I see you,
We will
I
settle.
go, it's a just small thing, right? We go just sort them out, right? But you see me, I dey greet you, they snub me, they see me, I dey greet you, then put my kidney for your hand. And me too, I left him. I didn't greet him again. Do you understand? That was what happened. Now, fast forward to my birthday time. Me and Tunde, so we're talking, and Tunde was like, I spoke to K Money. K Money said you offended him. This is what you did, this is that. And now it's not like that though. This is what happened, this is what happened. No. Tunde said, and you know think like that we'll try call K Money, make una sort them out though. You know think on that way. I said, okay, no problem. Actually, I swear with my life, I wanted to call him to tell him that, bro, because Tunde said he had told him about my birthday. He's willing to come, but he said because of what I did to him, I had to call and apologize. And I wanted to call. I swear with my life. I don't have to swear for no reason. I forgot. That was a mistake on my side. It wasn't a bad it wasn't like I did a bad thing. I forgot to call him because I wanted to call him and just, you know, quench the riff and all that. I don't want to fight with anybody. So I forgot to call him until that morning of that birthday. Today now asked me, Shetipe K Money. I'm like, it doesn't look good now that I will now call him on the day of the birthday. I'll call him after. Do you understand? Okay. So now, that fast forward to when Michael Bell, now I didn't call him, in fairness. So fast forward to when Michael Bell did the show. I supported the video show. Everybody, I was posting. People were asking me of ticket. I called Michael Bell, where's the ticket link? He sent it to me. I was sending it to people to buy tickets. Michael Bell gave me ticket. I bought ticket. I bought 6 tickets.
Wow.
Yes, I went there with my children loved the video. I went there with my whole family. You understand? I bought some ticket myself. I was there. We were happy. Everything was good. It was a good show. Until the next day, that people started sending me this. That was why I said, let me show you proof. I will read it according to how it was sent to me. So you can also see. You can see this is his page.
Yeah.
He said, not like that show. That fucking hunter kid said it was sold out.
This was K money.
Look at his page now.
Okay.
He posted it on social media. So people started sending it. A lot of people send it to me. I first called Mr. Inka Farinde as the elderly person among us. Baba, no, before calling Mr. Inka, I first called Agbo Money. I was so mad. Agbo, why will you come on post me on social media? It's not because he said something about me. It was, how will he post me, my name on social media, shading me? Why will he do that? Agbo said, what did he do? I sent it to Agbo. Look at what he's saying. Da, da, da. Do you know the reason why he did that? I said, why? I said, it's because of you. Because I called him. I called you when you were with him, or you told him I called. I don't know what was the situation. And he was so angry about it. I said, he didn't even know. I said, yes, you can't know because it's not even a big deal. I called Mr. Yinka. Mr. Yinka said he's going to call him. I called one more person. I think I called 3 people. I sent it to Microbel. Okay, so he said, when I sent it to him, I said, and I now wrote here, I know you will be resting and I don't want to disturb you, but see what your guy is writing about me online. Look at it. That was what I sent to him. So what Microbel sent to me was, just saying, you and him have issue. I didn't expect Microbel to ask me if I have issue with him. What I was, if normally what he posted was not involving Microbel. Yes.
That's what I was expecting Microbel
but
to
because
call him
he was
to
shading me for Microbel, then I didn't expect Microbel to ask me if I have issue with him. I expect Microbel to say, probably if he's free, call me and say, what's going on? Or call him and say, no, if you get issue with Hunter, no put me in between. That's the only reason why you no go collect Jappy now. But if he has to be the one that I have to be the one that will correct him myself, why he's shading me because of you, then Jappy might come. And that was why Japping came. And I didn't do that out of this thing. Let me read what I sent to him.
To Microbel?
No, I went.
K-Money.
I said I will go directly to you. I said, I first laugh. You look at it, I first smile. I said, normally, I don't trade word with people like you, but the only reason I will respond to you is because I've once thought you are a sensible person and I've once showed you some respect. I was wrong though. To start with, the video show was not MMG, which is Microbel show. Technically, I put the word technically. And I said, it was one of Live Nation's events, and we all know their capacity. They've done it before at Budweiser stage, and it was packed. So Microbel producing and delivering 100% on this was a win for us all. Local. Emphasis on local. I put the word emphasis on local.
Okay, so because of time, so that you don't read all of it.
No. It's not too much. It's not too much. Let me read it so that you tell me if I'm wrong and I will accept and I apologize. And I supported the event too. No disrespect to MMG. He can definitely do a sold out show for Davido like that any day, anytime. But because he has what it takes. I did not for once announce Asake show to be as a sold out because the show was not a sellout. But I definitely break the barrier that local promoter can do the capacity and we can also do arena of course with the support of good people around me and visionaries. In other hand, you did not do anything but run your useless mouth on people's effort and others. And I still have another one, but I don't have to read that because that one is personal.
So that was what I told him. The question I just have before we go, because the time is fast spent. The question I have is, did you send this message? Because psychologically, I'm trying to get something. Did you send this message after Microbel's reply or before Microbel's reply?
After Microbel reply.
So that means to an extent you were disappointed.
Yes, in Microbel. Yes, I have. I'm not lying. I'm not somebody that pretend. I don't expect Microbel to say, are you guys having issue and just keep quiet like that? No.
So as a result of that, that is why you also came out to make it clear that it was not a Microbel's event, that he only came out to produce the show.
I didn't come out. I went into that boy's DM to educate.
Okay, to educate him.
To educate him.
Okay, so
how I know that the show
Hunter,
went.
we still have a lot of discussion
No,
with
no
you,
be me
but
and
our
you, no
time
be me and
is
you.
far
Don't
gone
put me to any
because
other.
you still sabotage present Prince George on K1 The Ultimate of
That
this
K1
show.
event, I've always been supporting. I was the one that supported Prince George to do the K1 show twice that was cancelled, that was postponed, that was cancelled. I sold ticket, I sold table for somebody that Prince George did not pay back the money. I was the one that paid back the money. Yes. So if you want to know, so I don't sabotage people's show because I don't like people to sabotage my effort. I don't do that. I won't. If anybody in this whole Canada can come out and say Hunter has advised me, or Hunter has suggested to me not to go to somebody's event, I swear to God, I'll leave this injustice for you guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an interesting time with the CEO of Hunter TV. We still have a lot to ask him, but time is fast spent. But don't worry, we'll take time to bring back Hunter, and we are still going to
And
have
who tell
a
you I'm
lot
coming back?
of discussion. We will have Hunter back. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Hot Mic, and until we see again, ladies and gentlemen, keep watching Hot
Peace
Mic.
out.